don't know how powerful your voice is. They don't want to hear another legislator. They don't want to hear somebody else that's advocating. Sometimes they just want to hear that personal story.
The only way to stop asbestos-related cancers is to ban it.
About 40,000 Americans die every year of asbestos-caused diseases. Kathy Best, for some of you who have come before, Barry knows. Andy Schneider was a really dear friend. He was an investigative journalist. He kind of looked like you, Bill. He's like big and tall, kind of scary at times. And Andy would like uncover stories, and he would like not pull any punches. And I remember him saying like, "Get in line, kid, if you think you know." And I'm like, oh my God, who's this guy? The net is Andy Schneider is a Pulitzer Prize winning journalist. He did amazing work for Asbestos, especially for Libby, with David McCumber. And we started an award for journalists that write and do a great job. And we didn't have an honoree this year. We will next year, but we want to recognize Andy's memory through Kathy Best's, her words. And then we're going to go into our sponsorship awards, and we're almost over. But I want you to know you have a job to do. Okay, Pat, you have a memo, you have an assistant, right? Okay, great. We're coming back next year. We're going to do something bigger. Anne's worried. No, we're not giving it. It's going to be bigger and better. And everybody here is going to invite one more person and a lawmaker. And I don't want you guys to sit down in a chair again without a guest. I want you to recognize you have the voice and the power and the duty to get people here. We are not freaking done. Not done. And I don't want to give out any more awards in Alan's honor. We don't need to do that. We have a job to do. You're really smart. Let's get smart. Rachel, you're on top, and let's get this done. So with that being said, Kathy Best's video will roll. Then we'll thank our sponsors. Again, the Weston's breathing down my neck, but I hope you had a nice dinner. I hope you can walk away and go, I learned something. After the sponsors award, Barry Castleman, and Barry and I can talk for like hours. Barry's going to briefly come up and talk about 3 individuals that were really important to our world, and in a remembering part for Dr. Eagleman, Jim Fite, and Romana. And then we're going to light candles, thanks to Kim, of course, and Nicole. And then we're going to close the program. If you have any questions, problems, concern, call Perry Browder. That's good. If you didn't get a poster, you were late, and you should have. Earl, we could probably fix that. If you didn't get our book, Chris, I don't know, we slap them with the trout, and we charge them twice as much, maybe. And I look forward to having you make a donation and to help us write every member of Congress and share our book of over 200 stories, because with the stories and the facts, we're not taking any prisoners. The 119th Congress is ours. We own it, we get it, and we use it, and we're done. Got it? Great. Kathy Best.
Hi, everyone. My name's Kathy Best, and I wish I could be there with you in person today, but I definitely wanted to take an opportunity to congratulate everyone for the 20th anniversary of this organization and the 20th anniversary of Linda's amazing work. Normally, I'm here to introduce you to journalists who have done amazing stories that are related to asbestos. But today, I want to say something a little bit different. One of the things that I learned from watching my late husband, Andrew Schneider, write about the asbestos contamination of Libby, Montana, was how absolutely important it was for him to talk to the experts who are in this room today to tell that story. I want to remind everyone, and I know you know this, but I just want to underscore it, that EPA's ban on chrysotile asbestos is not the end of the story. I mean, as you all know, it's going to be more than a decade before the entire ban goes into place. And that's assuming that there aren't any additional court rulings that could put the whole thing on hold. So as you get ready to leave here this evening, do so with a mission to reach out to the people that you know, the reporters that you know, or the friends that you know who know reporters, and deliver a message that says, this story isn't over. People are still dying. Asbestos is still being used in many workplaces, and they need to write about it. I know there are a lot of distractions right now, the election being, a huge one, but if this is going to continue to be an issue, and it should be an issue that people are aware of, it's got to come from experts like you, getting the word out and working with reporters to make sure that these stories still appear on front pages, on websites, and on broadcast. So again, congratulations on 20 years of fabulous work, but your work isn't over, and I hope that you will take that message home with you and get it out into the world. Thank you.